I upgraded my laptop's hard drive to an SSD and it made it 4 to 5 times faster. So make sure you keep watching so I can show you exactly how I did it. Well, the first thing, every single laptop is different. For example, I have a very simple laptop and I can easily open it and close it whenever I want. But that probably might not be the case for you. But first, we need to know if it's an SATA port or M.2. And the difference between this is really just the speed and everything like that. If you have a very new laptop, it's a high possibility that you have an M.2, which means we have to order different supplies. I myself have a SATA serial bus, and that means that I can only put in SSDs and hard drives with 2.4 inches. But yeah, very complicated talk, but let me show you. So first of all, take out the battery. For me, it's very simple. I just have to click these things and I can take out the battery if I use two hands. After doing that, I can easily just remove the battery, just like that. Which is very important, as the first thing you need to do is to turn off your PC and take out the battery so you don't do any damage to your laptop. Well, there's a high possibility you might need a repair set with screwdrivers and everything like that fit on your laptop so you can open it. But do mind, first take out the battery if you can. If you don't know what to do, sometimes with these laptops you actually see the name of the laptop right there. HP EliteBook and then 8470p. And they are also inside the laptop if you haven't seen it yet. So for example, right here, you actually see the name of the laptop. And what you can do with this is do some research before you begin. So we saw the name of my laptop, which is a HP EliteBook 8470p. So this is exactly my laptop. And what I want to do is type iFixit. Because on this website, you're going to get some repair help and with something I can't do. You have a different laptop and I can't help you with every single laptop design there is. So right here we have a laptop repair guide on everything you see. So if I just move myself right here, you can actually see we are also here with the battery in the hard drive. So right here, I just want to click on hard drive. In introduction, what do you need? Everything like that. And how to upgrade your hard drive to an SSD. Well, they show the tutorial, remove a battery, everything like that. And you can easily follow these steps if you are doubting yourself with your own laptop. What I also highly recommend you do before we begin is search up specifications, which means we can find out if you have an M.2 or a SATA port. So for example, right here I have tweakers, but I also have a laptop media. And this is an English website, which is better. Right here, you can actually already see it says hard drive and SSD. High probability that it is a 2.4 inch drive only, so not M.2. But what is better is if you check it on the iFixit website, they actually recommend right here what I actually need. So for example, if I click on here, they actually take me to a link with iFixit, and that is a 240 gigabyte SSD. But if I search on my main laptop I'm recording on, it's different because this is an M.2. So iFixit website, and then if I scroll down, I need to find my own laptop. Well, let's say for example you have my problem. I'm going to the website, iFixit, but it seems like there are no tutorials for me, which is annoying actually, because if I click on here, it is a category where I can say I have this and I can create a guide, which is annoying. So what you can also do is go to Google again and then search exactly what you need. For example, SSD upgrade. Right here we have a video where actually they show you how to do this. Be very careful, because some videos can be a little bit different, so make sure it's the right model. It's not like I want to show you different videos on YouTube, but it is more that your laptop might be different to mine. But let's get started. Right here, I just have to click this one open, just like they say on the iFixit website, and then I can actually open my laptop. Right here, we have multiple components which you should never touch if you are, for example, on a carpet or you're creating magnetic forces. You sat on a couch, I don't know. Don't touch it unless you are on a floor that is not as much static. And make sure you have good shoes, because it also probably happens there that a shock happens and something's broken. So be very careful. The chances are low, but it can happen. And right here I have my hard drive, which is very easy for me. So I just have to click this one open just like this. and you can actually see that my drive is in here. So if I take it out just like this, I just slide it open. Well, first need to lose some screws. Very easily grab the correct screwdriver, put it on your laptop, and then just twist around the screw to the left. So counterclockwise, and that's how to do it. After doing that, it should be loose. So right here, sometimes the screw comes loose and sometimes it doesn't, depending on what your laptop is. So right here, you can see I can already flip it just like this. And I can actually just like that take it out. Very experienced, I promise. No. Always take out all the screws. Make sure you check all corners and don't pull too hard. Right here, I just pull it out. Just like this. Very easily. This is a drive. Make sure that you close the lid if it is there and you put away the laptop closed. So for example, like this. Because like I said, if something static happens, your laptop is broken. Probably. There's a chance it can't survive. Just don't turn it on, you know. I mean, don't start components if there is static electricity. Very simple. Right here, I actually have a drive. This drive has these points right here. And these ones are actually a SATA port. So if you see this, you have to search for SSDs to upgrade instead of M.2s. And yes, this is already an SSD. I already upgraded this laptop. But I'm going to show you how to find the correct SSD for a very nice price. Right here, we know it's a SATA drive. So for example, just go to Amazon.com. Very simple, it's very universal, unless there's a tech shop near you, which can be the best prices. By the way, you can easily go to perplexity.ai without logging in. For example, you click on the Pro. I mean, you have to log in for that one. But you just click here on Ask Anything and then best tech shop prices in my country. So in Holland, for example. So right here, you can see that it searches for Reddit and everything like that. And if I look for top rated retailers, it's completely true. Coolblue is our best tech shop advisor. I mean, retailer. But right now, I'm going to show you Amazon.com. After doing this, we have to search. Very easily, type exactly what I'm typing. SSD. That is what we have in our hands here. I mean, what I have in my hands and what you need to upgrade to. Hello? Right here, we can decide how much storage we want. I recommend at least 1 terabyte these days because it's way better. 1 TB is 1 terabyte. You can also type it like this, but no, search results don't like it like that. So TB, 1 TB is completely fine, but I do recommend you get at least 2 or 4 because yeah, you're spending bucks anyway, so why not? And it is not that expensive. Right here, we have SSD 4 TB and then type, for example, SATA afterwards. Right here, we have multiple drives, for example, a Samsung after like that. Just click here on low to high and you will probably get the best selections, which is not true. Right here, we have hard drive size. Make sure you click on it. So if you filter it, you will actually get a drive. These are hard drives, so that already filters wrong. The interface is at least SATA, so make sure you select the latest one and then this one. And search for SSD if you can, because these ones above, for example this one, Toshiba, is actually a hard drive. And I know this because how it looks. For example, right here we have a Samsung, right here we have a Samsung, and right here too. Make sure you find something like this. It has to say SATA and SSD, and this one should completely be fine. It is actually a pretty nice pick. I'm just gonna click on it. This is 2 terabytes of storage for 110 bucks. So of course, order it, get it at home and everything like that. Make sure you ask questions down below so we can actually help you. With these steps, you have to be very careful. I can't show you exactly how to do it because this is the way I would do it. But you have to be very careful what you order. You can also just send the link down below in the comment and I'll check for you if it is an SSD or not. A hard drive is a big blocky thing. An SSD is a small little thing, which is way faster. But yeah, the next steps are very easily. Just make sure you loosen the screws on the sides so I can actually get out. They can also be underneath, for example. So if I take these out, I can easily take out the SSD too, just like this. Very easily, this is the chassis and this is the, for example, hard drive. But this is my SSD. So you get your new SSD, it arrived. Now what you can do is actually properly place it inside your casing. And how to do this is very simple. Sometimes you don't even see any holes underneath, for example. I only see them right here. So here I have some holes where I can actually put screws in, which means they get stuck. So if I put it in like this, it should actually be fine. But we also have the sides. So if you want to do it with sides, depending on which laptop you have, if you put it in wrong, it won't fit in your laptop. So another way to check it, which is actually the best way, just grab the laptop itself. Make sure you save the screws and don't lose them. The first thing you do is of course open the lid or something like that, so you can access the interface which is inside the laptop right here. You can actually see that it has the same mouth as your SSD right here. Make sure that the little one and the big one are fitting inside of your laptop. So if I put them in right here, I can't put them in wrong. It won't fit. If it fits, then is that the correction how you should put it in. After doing that, I have my chassis, for example. Right here, I have a little tail here, I would say. So this is a little bit of a tail, and this tail has to be on this side right here. And that's also how I got it out. So right here, wow, it flips closed. I have one hole, and here I have two holes, for example. And it's exactly how it is here. So it fits like this. And if that's like that, and the other one is like this, then you should just put them together like this. Very easily. Take them out, hold them the same. Then the only thing I have to do is a magic trick. Switch them just like this. Put them in, and that should actually be fitting. The only thing I have to do now is put in the screws. By the way, if you're enjoying this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel and check out our promotions to the right, because I'm really doing my best making these videos and making the tutorials as best as possible. I'm also spending time screwing. So yeah, it's taking a while, and yeah, please consider subscribing so we can make more tech tips videos. Best Windows advice and everything like that, you know, and best apps and a lot more. Linux is coming, macOS also. Ta-da! It is stuck now. This is the new SSD, and do remember your old SSD will still have to transfer the files, but how that will work, well, what I recommend actually is that you probably get a SATA to USB converter. But I'm gonna show you how to get that on Amazon, for example. But don't put in your new drive yet. Make sure to keep it in a safe place where it can't fall and everything like that. Very easily after doing this all, just close it up just like this, and actually make sure you can't touch the components anymore. After doing all that, actually the battery can get back in again. If your laptop starts, it won't start with anything, and therefore you need to install a type of Windows, which can be very simple. For example, this video you could watch it, but I'm also working on the best Windows 11 installation, so make sure you stay tuned. It will probably be already released when this video comes out. If you followed that video, you already installed Windows 11. The only thing we need to do now is actually transfer your old data. A question might be how to do that safely. Just go back to your favorite tech retailer and then search up SATA to USB, but make sure you get the right adapter. We need an adapter for this. Make sure that it is a USB 3.0, which means it has to be blue. Right here, this one can be connected to a 2.5 inch SATA hard drive 123, which means this is probably the one you want to get and none other. Right here, this is the best result. I recommend you get this one. Well, I put it in the description for you guys. So just plug it inside of your laptop and then make sure you connect the SATA piece to your hard drive. But make sure that it is a small hard drive, which is 2.5 inches. A big one can actually not be connected and you need another one for that one. You can actually see that right here, for example, 3.5 inch support. Make sure that it's a 2.5 inch support. Just get the one I'm recommending right now. If you're upgrading from a laptop, you never have a 3.5 inch. Unless you have a very old laptop, I think like 15 years old or something. I don't think they have 3.5. Well, for example, you have plugged that in your laptop, you have Windows 11 and you're starting up and you need to transfer the files. After connecting, it should actually already say like, hey, I'm connected. So go to that view in Windows Explorer. So this is Windows Explorer. It can be very different for you, of course, because I don't have an external drive right now. But it can be like this, my USB, for example. So for example, you plug it in and right here you say like, you see like, hey, I'm in D drive right now. And after that, you actually see that it is here connected in this PC. If you don't see it, right click on your Windows icon, then go to disk management. After doing this, just let it run. It can be a little bit slow because it also has to check your hard drive, which is pretty slow, which is the reason why you're actually upgrading. So this is the new PC, alright? So this is your new Windows 11 environment, everything like that. Right here we have drives, partitions, everything like that. This is a drive and these parts are actually partitions. You don't have to think about it. Right here we probably have a drive and you want to right click on it and then change drive letters and paths. Make sure that there is a path selected, otherwise add new one and then mount to a specific letter. For example, if I remove it, it won't appear here. Ventoy, the partition, is not available here. Right click on it, change drive letters, add, and then assign a letter. You can choose whatever you want. I prefer D. And after doing that, it will actually pop up right here in Windows Explorer if you happen to not see it. There you go. Okay, we have data on the new drive. And how they will look like is like this, except Ghost, Toolbox, and MSI. Maybe also Perflux, depending. Right here, these are the main files. Windows, you never have to transfer that. User, program files, and this one, you want to copy them all to your new PC. Just copy them, maybe just like this, copy, and then transfer to the new drive. For example, on your desktop. And you might call it something like backup, and you just paste all your files here. Just let it transfer first, and let that run. Don't turn off your PC, everything like that. You can easily type sleep, and then go to power, sleep, and battery settings. And then right here, you want to choose for screen, sleep, and everything. And you just want to actually turn off, screen off, and sleep. You just want to click on it and then click on never. This way your PC won't fall asleep while transferring important files. So let's say you've transferred your files. What you want to do now is you have everything in your backup folder, probably in desktop or whatever. After that, you want to transfer to the C drive, which is your Windows drive. You can easily see it with the Windows icon. Right here we have program files and program files x86. Just make sure you transfer those directly in this folder and then choose to replace everything. If you can't, click on all and then skip all every single time until it is done. After that, we want to start with users. Inside of users, you have two folders. We have, for example, my name, which can be your name. It's the name of your PC. You can see that with the start menu. And yeah, we need to transfer this. If you have changed to your name, you probably need to change this name too. Just change this name to what you see in users on your new PC. So you have to have the same as your new PC. Just change this name and then you can actually transfer all these files. I mean, the user, all these files transferred to the new PC. And then make sure you click on accept all and then skip all until it's all done. Your desktop will fill up what you had and your downloads folder, your document, everything like that. Do mind, applications might not work. And this is the reason why you need to reinstall them. You can easily go to your C drive, go to program files, for example, and you see some apps right here. So here you can easily just select these apps, download them again, and after doing that you keep all your files and they still work. It just needs to be reinstalled first. That was a whole lot to explain in this video. I hope you watched until the end because it can really help you a lot. You've transferred all your files, you have upgraded the SSD on your old laptop, and it is way faster now. It is Windows 11, your old data. It is not exactly the same, but it is a lot faster and a lot better. Well, I want to thank you for watching and make sure you subscribe to the channel because we'll continue to make a lot more videos like this. And I actually recorded for like a half hour to 45 minutes. So make sure you like and comment right now because I need it. I need that support. But yeah, I will see you in the next one. And thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.